Hi all, my name is Miriam. Welcome back to my urban homestead. I am working on one of my raised beds today. I had broccolini here and it went to seed, and so I'm gonna pull it out and refresh this bed so that I can start planting in this bed tomorrow. So let's get to it. Now some of these roots I will leave in, but if they're small like this dandelion, I'm just gonna pull it. And I will give a lot of this to the chickens. They've been loving the dandelions, they've been loving the broccolini. And this right here is a tomato plant that overwintered and is still producing. So I'm going to cut the stalks of the broccolini. You can see the seed pods. I'm going to cut the stalks and then, or the branches, and then I'll take off the main stalk at the end. Because there's so much going on here that it's hard to tell what's what. And I'm going to be very careful to not pull the tomato. All right. I mean, this plant got humongous. And we also have some beets here. Now I've been using this to feed the chickens for a while. At one point we had an infestation of aphids, and I pulled off or gently cut off the branches that had the aphids and delivered them right to the chickens. They devoured them. I'm going to give them this bunch because there is a lot of greenery on this one. All right, let's finish these last plants. A great thing with these as well, when they did go to seed and the flowers came up, the pollinators loved it. We had bees all over here. They were having a blast. And now that most of the plants are out, I can cut out the main trunk or stem. I'm going to cut at the very base, leave the roots in there, and they'll just decompose in place. But I want to get the majority, at least like the main root ball, I want to get out. Y'all, I picked the wrong day. It's like 80 degrees. It's so hot. All right, there we go. I cleared the bed next to this one earlier this morning, and there were so many bugs, so many pill bugs and pincher bugs. I actually put 2 of my chickens in the bed so they could eat them, because I knew if I put my starts in there, they would destroy the starts. So I had the chickens eat them before they could eat my plants. Win-win. The chickens got free protein. All right. This is an old basil plant from last year. Another dandelion we'll give to the chickens. So I'm gonna keep working at this, and then I will get some soil in. So I'll be back. Hey all, I'm redoing this raised bed. I'll be planting in it tomorrow. I've pulled out all the broccoli plants. Here are some of them. They went to seed, and I've been pulling branch by branch to give to the chickens because they really love the broccoli leaves. And so now I'm gonna pull the lone beet that I've got in here. I feel like it's a pretty good size. This is my first beet ever, and I'm happy with it. It's not huge, but it's big enough. My mom will take it and put it in a salad today. So I'm going to amend this soil with bone meal, blood meal, fertilizer, and fresh soil, and I will get plants in here tomorrow. It is on the trellis, the cattle panel trellis, so I'll be putting tomatoes here as well as a few other plants. I'll keep you posted. Feel free to like, subscribe, so you can catch up on all of my urban homesteading adventures. See you in the next video. All right, y'all. I've taken as much of the mulch as I could off. I'm not going to get everything, and that's okay. It will decompose, but I just don't want, a bunch of mulch in here. And another dandelion. Am I the only one that hates pincher bugs? I can't stand pincher bugs, so whenever I see them, I just toss them out. Like that one. And this one. If it wasn't so hot, I would put the chickens in here. But it's super hot. They're all trying to stay in the shade. So I'm just going to do the best I can. This might be the bed I need to put out traps for the pincher bugs. And I'm going to get the soil in. I will amend it tomorrow. I do have to head out, so I can't amend it right now, but I want to at least get this bed done. All right, let's finish up. Now this is Happy Frog soil. It was super pricey, but this is some of the best stuff. This year I decided not to skimp out on quality soil, because your soil is everything. Now I normally pour some out so that I can lift the bag. All right, I think half the bag should be adequate. And I've got my nifty new rake from Grocery Outlet that is coming in handy to spread out soil in the raised beds. So this tomato, I really can't believe it's still alive. It's a Sun Gold from last summer. So it's been here for 12 months, and there's a cluster of tomatoes on the ground. All right, I think that this is enough. So, to be continued, y'all, for tomorrow. I'm super hot. I'm gonna go in, but I at least feel like I accomplished what I needed to. I got the beds cleaned, refilled, and tomorrow is planting day. Thanks for hanging out with me. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Please feel free, like, subscribe, come along with me on my urban homesteading journey, and let me know in the comments, what are you doing? What are you growing this season? All right, look forward to hearing from you. Bye.